Hello, my name's Ronald Thyne. I work for a large electrical provider here in eastern Colorado, and I've been a lineman for over 30 years. And in that time I invented a few tools, and this is one of them. This is a modified pole puller that a lot of guys don't like to use it nowadays, but it does a good job. As you can see, I made the base plate wider, and I also made it longer. And the reason for that was, part of the reason was on the old one, which is this one, this is the original, came from the factory. Well, as you're starting to pull the pole, that original base plate tries to tip and go right back into the hole. It tries to sink into the hole. Well, as you can see, I made it wider, and then I made it a little longer, and I don't have that problem anymore. It does a real good job. In this clip, you can see that the unit is easily maneuvered into place with a winch. Standard pole pullers must be moved into place by hand, which is heavy and awkward for the lineman. As you can see, I put this hinge mechanism on this base plate, connecting it to the cylinder, making it a one-piece self-standing unit. And that's where this chain comes in now. Because without this chain, the cylinder would either fall forward or backward. I'm going to put that chain in there, and the cylinder is almost stands straight up. And I put enough slack in it so that when I set the feet down on the ground, the chain goes slack enough to unhook it from the cylinder here. Then you just throw this chain out on the ground, and you go with this chain, wrap it around the pole, and then right back into this hook on the top of the cylinder, and it works really slick, real easy, and takes all the frustration and aggravation out of lifting this heavy dang cylinder, because it's right at 100 pounds by itself. And the hook on top here is for hooking onto the winch line of your boom truck, and you just store it on the back of the bed of your digger truck or line truck, what have you, and you just swing it over to the pole that you want to pull, and the lineman just simply guides it where he wants the pole puller to set up, and the operator drops it down, unhooks it, and then he goes on up with his boom and hooks his claws on and lets the winch line back down so he can hook onto the pole again with a winch. While he's doing that, the ground crew goes ahead and hooks up this chain around the pole, coming back around to the top of this cylinder here. Goes right through this big hook, and it hooks right on here, and both done about the same time. It really works slick. It does a good job. And as you can see, this original base plate, this is actual size. It just will not stand the pressure of the smallest poles without tipping and trying to go right back in the hole. This one will, unless the ground's awful soft, like a front lawn or something that's been watered quite often. Even this one won't take it, none of them will. So if you just put a piece of plywood or something under each corner, it'll take that, and just out of the ground it'll come. There's just nothing to it. Storage is right on the back of your boom truck, right on the bed of the truck. Usually just by setting it up there and then hooking into something like this is about the easiest. And it's usually so heavy that once you set it in place, that's it. It's not going anywhere. It's just too heavy to be moving anywhere. And there's usually not much problem that way. As you can see in this scene, the sheer mass of the pole would have caused the ordinary pole puller to tip or sink into the ground. However, with my modification, the pole puller stands firm. Okay, dude. Try it. I think that's it. No, I don't think so, Jim. Still pretty straight, Avery? Okay, let's go. As we can see here, there is no way the cylinder can slip off the base plate, no matter how much pressure is put on the joint. Okay. Not sure we're there. We'll try it one more time. Okay. Okay. Stop. All the way down. Why don't you come on down to the cylinder, Jimmy? All right, just leave it right there. Okay. Straight. I got a little hole about out there. Okay. Hey guys, hold on. When the job is done, the pole puller stands out of the way, ready to be put back on the truck. hope this video helps people understand my pole puller and the idea behind it. It really does a good job, and it makes for a lot safer job. I can modify an existing pole puller for $800, and you pay the shipping both ways, and I should have it completed within a week upon arrival.